So as we continue on, in one of my videos, I said that I know how to play the Caucasian, and uh, the system got you locked in where you have to go along with the majority. That's why they call it democratic uh, country, because the majority, whatever the clique is or whatever the trend is, if the majority does it, uh, you are compelled to go along with it, with what the majority uh, thinks at that particular time. And right now, the master has got the majority of the people in the palm of his hand. See, uh, his thought is dominating the majority of the people. The people have no creative thoughts of their own. Now, when I was in music, if I go there with original sound and the way I approach music is kind of original. Uh, I experiment with jazz, what they call jazz. But let me tell you this: it's the Caucasian that put music into categories, black music into categories. Pop, jazz, rock and roll, rhythm and blues, funk. It's all African music, originality. But whatever sound comes out and makes money, catches on, makes money, all artists have to emulate. All artists coming up after that have to emulate. But some artists is hard to emulate. There's some artists is hard to uh, catch their style. I can name a few like Prince, uh, John Coltrane. Even though it is some brothers that a lot of brothers practice him, but John Coltrane was all evolving all the time. Anyway, it's all black music. Caucasian has studied the black music to the point where he sounds just like them now. And black people uh, don't understand that all his creativity, all the Caucasian creativity is coming from them. See, but I understand this. So wherever I go, you know, I know who I am, what I'm about, and uh, I know how to play the. If I get hired at a certain place, I know uh, how to play the boss. And my early days when I was a teenager going into manhood, uh, I didn't know how to do this. I would get mad and beat up the foreman and all like that, or quit, walk off and quit. But I know how to. As I grew, I knew how to captivate his mind. And I know this one thing: you got to get them to respect you. They may not like you, but once you tell them, be honest with them, and tell them who you is. Let me tell you, for example, I went into this one job. I wore my fez. I got hired. Uh, I got an African name. I changed my name, and came into this job with a fez, with my fez on, with the star and the crescent on there. And they really thought I was from. they, they didn't know I was American nigga. They thought I was one of them niggas from Egypt. They thought I was an Egyptian, you know. But when I talked to the boss, and I told him I was a follower of Elijah Muhammad, and you know we was in his office, you know, and we was kicking it. And once I told him how I was, you know, he knew that I didn't want none of his women. I wasn't gonna be trying to chase after his women. In other words, he knew that I had a moral conduct. I knew how to behave myself. And one time my house caught on fire. And they gave me, they chipped in, the whole place was white. They chipped in and gave me $500, you know, going towards my house. So, you know, they respect you when you real with them. And when you don't take no stuff out of them. That, you know, I mean, I had to negotiate my own money raise. I came in making a low salary, a low wage. But in 2 years, I was making, they gave me Blue Cross. They gave me $2 raise, $3 raise. Every year my raise would go up according to my performance on the job. And I negotiated. I was the only black out there, the only black employee that they had. They respect you when you're real. They might not like you. They respect you, and they kind of fear you too, because they gotta be careful how they approach you. I wouldn't cuss them out or nothing like that, but I let them know, you know, how I felt about the situation. I wouldn't bite my tongue either. This is Black Light Out.